Warning, cheaters may contain adult themes and strong language. Parents are cautioned that this program may not be suitable for children. Coming up on this episode of Cheaters.
I already found him. He's inside a club where he was at last weekend.
Who is this? Why you acting all cool like it ain't no big deal? I told you when we first got together, you were not gonna play me. Whatever.
From Cheaters surveillance cameras, you are about to view actual true stories filmed live, documenting the pain of a spouse or lover caused by infidelity. This program is both dedicated to the faithful and presented to the false-hearted to encourage their renewal of temperance and virtue.
You can feel in your heart when something's not right.
No other woman has made me feel the way she does.
I'm lost. I feel like I'm by myself.
I just can't take the lies.
I know this is upsetting. He met the same young lady.
I have to know the truth.
I knew he was a dog, and I'm gonna get him.
Let's make this happen. Get eyes on the suspect.
Jason, whoa.
Yeah! This is what I think about your music.
You're a whore!
Oh, you gotta tell me!
Man, get the camera out my face!
Get away from me! I swear to God, I'll jump. This is like not how this is supposed to work. Just tell me why.
Just remember.
I got it on camera. I'm sorry. I've ruined everything. I'm sorry.
Real reality television is brought to you by Cheaters Detective Agency's Private Eyes on Cheaters.
Welcome. I'm Joey Greco. Thank you for tuning in to this electrifying episode of Cheaters. Please meet Shanequa Jones, a distressed woman in desperate need of Cheaters investigators. Seeking amnesty from her lingering suspicions, Shanequa cries out for answers.
Shanequa Jones, age 27. A customer service rep questioning her boyfriend's commitment to their relationship.
He was suave when I first saw him. It was like, I had to catch my breath. And he walked up to me, and he has this real deep voice, and it's really sexy. And he asked me what my name was, and from that point on, we started spending a lot of time together, going out. I haven't been able to prove him lying to me, but I just have this feeling in my gut that he is lying to me. Because there's no way possible. He delivers furniture as, he's a driver. I mean, who gets furniture delivered at 12 or 1 o'clock at night? That makes no sense to me. Every time I think that things are gonna get better, something happens and they're worse than they were when it got started. It's like I'm walking through this dark tunnel and I'll see the light at the end, but it's like somebody just turns it off and I'm lost again and I can't find my way out. I mean, now I'm just to the point where all these men treating me like dirt, treating me like trash. What am I doing wrong? What do I need to do to make you happy, to make you want to be with me? And I don't know what I can do, or if there's just something about me that's just not good enough.
If you suspect infidelity in your relationship, Cheaters licensed investigators may be able to provide you assistance. Exercise your right to be informed. Suspect's identity withheld, age 29. A driver suspected of circling the city in search of additional affection outside the loop. Investigation day 2. Cheaters detectives diligently shadow the suspect as he sits in his car at a bookstore parking lot. Agents on duty watch the suspect's vehicle for movement. After sitting in his car for an extended period of time, the suspect, whose identity remains withheld, emerges. The suspect approaches an adjacent car and greets an unknown female. The two hug and then walk arm in arm inside the bookstore. The suspect and his companion cuddle together while reading a magazine. Sometime later, the twosome surface and head to a movie grill just a short distance away. A few hours later, having enjoyed some food and a flick, the couple hit the road. After a brief pursuit, the suspect and his friend returned to the parking lot from earlier surveillance. the suspect walks his companion to her car, where they hug and kiss goodbye. Once she's safely in her vehicle, the suspect hops into his SUV and drives away. Investigation Day 4. Using a GPS device placed on his car by a saddened Shanequa, Cheaters operatives track the suspect to a hotel parking lot. A few moments later, PIs watch as the suspect meets with his companion from prior surveillance. The suspect and his companion, whose identity remains withheld, walk to a nearby bar. Inside, the couple grab a booth and some drinks and appear to get better acquainted. Enticed by the rhythmic grooves of the house salsa band, the couple hit the dance floor. Lost in the music, the suspect and his companion show their affections publicly. The suspect demonstrates his talent for boogieing down as he dances all around the truth in this phone call to Shanequa.
Hello?
Hey, where you at?
Getting ready to go up into the Mavs game.
The Mavs game? I thought we were supposed to spend some time together tonight.
Oh, man, you're right. I forgot all about it. I'm sorry. I'll make it up to you.
So what time you gonna come home tonight?
As soon as the game over, I'll come right to you.
Okay. You want me to wait up?
Nah, go and get your rest. You got a busy day tomorrow.
Okay, well, I guess I'll just see you tomorrow.
All right, man.
Aren't you forgetting something?
Oh,
I love you.
I love you. Bye.
Bye.
Having arrived back at their vehicles, the suspect and his companion share a kiss before heading their separate ways. Investigation Day 5. After locating the suspect under a bridge, field operatives survey the scene and wait for the other shoe to drop. Cheaters PIs notice the suspect's car parked next to the companion's car from prior surveillance. A few minutes later, the companion follows the suspect in her car. They arrive at a parking lot a few miles away, where they drop off her car and both get into his. Following a momentary chase, the suspect and his companion arrive at a restaurant known for its hot wings. The couple enjoy each other's company and the restaurant's hot wings before heading out. After cleansing themselves with their wet naps, the suspect and his companion exit the restaurant. On the way to his automobile, the suspect gives his companion a love pat. Using a GPS device, Gumshoes track the suspect and his companion back to the bridge from earlier surveillance. With their view obstructed, Cheaters investigators can only speculate as to the activities inside. After 30 minutes hidden within the comfy confines of the car, the couple finally depart. The suspect returns his companion to her car, and after a goodnight kiss, they part ways. Cheaters headquarters prepares the report for an uneasy Shanequa. Coming up, the confrontation.
Armed with demonstrative evidence of the suspect's infidelity, Cheaters contacts Shanequa to divulge the findings. Steadfast and purposeful, Shanequa prepares to face the inconvenient truth.
Shanequa, thank you for being with us tonight. I know that the circumstances that cause you to be here this evening aren't very pleasant. I think this evening we have some information that'll help clear that picture up for you. Are you ready to take a look at that?
Yes.
Before we get started, I think it's important to address the fact that we had you place a global positioning system on his car. Armed with that technology, we were able to locate. He meets a young lady in the parking lot. They walk across the street to the bar, and once inside, we see that they're enjoying Thursday night go out. After their evening, they head back to the parking area, and we can certainly see that this liaison is turning quite dangerous. They each get in their own car, and they leave. On this day, we observed that he parked by an overpass. A car approaches, he flashes his lights. They follow one another to another parking lot. They consolidate into one vehicle, carpool over to another restaurant where they share a bucket of honey wings. They exit once they've had their fill, go back to an overpass, stay at that location for a substantial amount of time before returning to the parking lot. And once they begin to wrap up the evening's events, we can see that this has certainly taken a romantic turn. As we stand here this evening, would you like an opportunity to confront
Yes, I
with
would.
the information that you have? I'm going to contact Gomez right now, and we'll find out what he's been up to tonight. Gomez, lay it out. He has him on the GPS, and he's headed in this direction. Listen, we're going to load up then. All right, bye. Okay, you ready? Here's Gomez now. Yeah. Okay, let's move. Okay, everybody, this bar's really tight. Watch your step. All right, I see you. I see you. Coming right now. All right, everyone. Watch your step. Okay. Okay, come on back here. All right, perfect. We're going in through the back. All right, stay close. Watch your step, bud. Watch your step. This bar's tight.
What the heck? Who is this? Is this what you call being at work? Did he tell you that he had a girlfriend? You had a girlfriend? Did you know that he lives with me? And you live with her and you trying to give me over your house? I'm his girlfriend. How long have y'all been together? We've been together for a year. He's been living with me for 6 months. Oh, why you acting all cool like it ain't no big deal? Like you know what? I told you when we first got together, you were not gonna play me. Why you sitting here acting like it ain't no big deal? Like it's not. How long has this been going on? You can have her. You can have her. Take her. No, I don't want him. I don't want him. You can have him. I'm not gonna fight over you. Whatever. I'm not done with you.
Coming up next, the conclusion.
Inside a club he was at last weekend.
Who is this? I'm not gonna fight over you. Whatever. I'm not done with you.
Let's talk outside. Let's go outside. We're gonna be on cheers!
Shouldn't you be in there filming them?
Come on, let's go talk about it.
No, we're gonna talk about it because I have plenty to say to you.
We don't need all these cameras to talk.
No, they're not going anywhere. But do you know how we found you?
How you find me?
There's a GPS tracking device underneath my car.
Really?
Yes, it
I
is.
don't believe that.
And since it's her car, she can put it on. So we know where you've been going.
Profile copy.
But the question is, if you were unhappy, why couldn't you just tell her?
I never told her I wasn't unhappy.
Where are you playing? Just admit the truth.
What you want to know?
You cheated on me.
I'm sorry. I cheated.
You're sorry?
I cheated.
You're
I'm
sorry.
What do
You
want me to
have got to be kidding me.
do? I'm gonna go
You know
get her.
what?
What you want me to do?
Well, you can go get out of my house. That's what's gonna happen. When you get home, all of your stuff is gonna be on the front step. All this could have been avoided if you had just told me that you weren't happy and that you didn't want to be with me. We would not be standing here right now if you had just told me that in the first
Evidently
place.
you didn't trust me because all of this is her.
I had the reason to be.
Where's the trust?
Okay,
Where's the
apparently
trust?
I had
Well-
the reason not to trust you.
That's an interesting question, though. Do you see the irony in it?
Like, explain the irony to me.
You're saying that you're out here cheating because she didn't trust you. But you were out cheating, so she really had no reason to trust you.
Can we talk about this?
No, I have nothing else to say.
let's go talk about it.
I have nothing else to
You
say.
don't wanna
I'm
talk
done.
about
No, I don't want to talk about it.
That's right.
Handle your business.
You guys have a good one. Cheater, time in for life. Promise, lady, I hope you feel better. Yeah, giveaway, huh? I won't have one giveaway.
Watch it, watch it, watch it. Yeah, let's get everybody back in the vans, everybody, back in the vans.
One thing my grandfather used to always tell me is that as long as you're holding that dollar bill, then God can't put a $100 bill in your hand. But once you let it go, then your hand is open and he can place that $100 bill right in there.
So don't hang on too tight.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm letting go of the dollar bill.
Utterly crushed by her boyfriend's infidelity, Shanequa ruminates over her next step. In a moment, Cheaters discovers Shanequa's plans for the future. But now, Cheaters welcomes back David Darkstone, a former companion who puts a magical spin on the Barrows case. Willing to come forward, David speaks candidly about the night he was confronted on Cheaters.
David Darkstone, age 28. David explains his part and defends his actions in a spellbinding bust on the Las Vegas Strip.
I thought we were getting punked for something, or, you know, it was an interview, because sometimes people want to find out how the tricks are done, and it's very common, you know, to have camera crews, you know, try to come in, and, you know, when you're in the media, it happens. So I just thought maybe that's what it was. But the last thing I'd expect to see was, you know, the Elvis walk in and, you know, kind of be upset about the whole thing.
What are you doing with my girlfriend?
Your girlfriend's in a illusion.
Yeah, what?
Get back. She's in the box. Relax. Get the out of here.
All right. Get the Can you explain what your intentions are with his girlfriend?
Well, she wants
Yeah,
to
my
twist her head and turn it
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No,
What I meant was not when you're doing.
Hold on. Hey, get back. You're gonna get her hurt in that thing. April thinks that I seduced her, and that isn't really what happened. I mean, you know, there is sometimes an attraction towards an entertainer and stuff, and hey, let's face it, I'm kind of cute. So, you know, it happens, but that's just part of the whole entertainment thing, you know? That is my job. I'm supposed to be kind of seductive, kind of mysterious, and that's the whole point. I guess she kind of fell for the whole facade of, you know, being with the new up-and-coming magician.
You know what? Go to your magic.
No. Chop, get off the stage. Here you go.
This whole time you've been lying. Whole time.
Please stop.
Baby, don't baby me right now, okay? You know what? What?
No, stop.
Are you him? Are you him or not? What's going on?
Yes, but...
Yeah, yes?
No,
You then. Get away from me.
Would I change anything if I could do it over again? I would probably have one more girl there with me, definitely. Because the threesome was fun, but, you know, 4 would have been a lot better.
I'm so sorry.
Family? This is family?
Stop.
What about our family we talked about so many times? What?
I still want that to happen.
Oh, you want that to happen to you? Darkstone.
I quit.
When? Now? You're having sex with him and you're having sex with...
I'm not having sex with her. There you are.
What I think about April going back to Brandon is that it's a good thing, because that means there's no drama for me. There's a lot more Aprils out there. There's a lot more girls that, you know, I have as friends and that we hang out and, you know, we perform together. It's a good thing that she went back to him. That way I don't have the headache of April stalking me or coming after me.
You know, my girlfriend, and then you leave in the A-team van. You got the A-team in here to protect you.
This is all just a joke?
Why are you laughing?
I pity the Elvis. I pity the fool.
As far as my sex life, I'm a performer. I'm in Vegas. I'm young. You do the math. But I did find out one thing. What happens in Vegas ends up on Cheaters.
Shanequa Jones admits that the suspect's unfaithful behavior has cleared her conscience, making it easier to discontinue their relationship. As for his involvement, the suspect says Shanequa overreacts to the situation. The suspect contends that his relationship with his companion was strictly business and that he would never cheat on Shanequa. The suspect's companion was unavailable for comment.
remember, if you don't get your programming from Goldstein's, why, we'll both lose money.